From the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Two excruciatingly close primary elections yesterday in Henrico County and several that were not close at all. We'll tell you about those and give you an update on the county's new indoor arena, all coming up in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Wednesday, June 21st, 2023, and it's brought to you today by Henrico County.
And now for the news.
Henrico voters yesterday helped determine the outcome of 9 primary elections, including 7 on the Democratic Party side. The closest of those was in the Three Chop District, where Democrat Misty Whitehead defeated Noah Page by just 97 votes for the right to face two-term Republican incumbent Tommy Brannon for the Three Chop District Board of Supervisors seat in November. In the Tuckahoe District, Democrat Jody Rogish edged out Anne Marie Leake 54% to 46%. Rogish now will face Republican nominee Greg Baca, who easily outdistanced Craig Suro for the Tuckahoe District seat in the November general election. That seat is being vacated after 28 years by longtime Republican incumbent Pat O'Bannon. In the only other primary on the Republican side involving Henrico, Delegate Buddy Fowler of the 55th District handily won a three-way race in the new 59th District, earning more than 57% of the vote to defeat Louisa attorney Graven Craig, who had 33%, and Henrico businessman Philip Strother, who had 10%. Voter turnout was low, as it typically is for primaries. About 3,900 people cast ballots in one of the 2 Republican primaries involving the county. That's about 5.9% of the eligible voters in those races. A total of just more than 16,000 cast ballots in the Democratic primaries involving Henrico. That's about 7.5% of eligible voters. Voters, of course, could choose one primary or the other, but not both. In the House of Delegates, Dolores McQuinn, who's represented the 70th House District since 2010, earned more than 80% of the vote to claim the Democratic Party nomination in the newly redrawn 81st District, defeating challenger Terrence Walker. In the 13th District Senate race, incumbent Joe Morrissey was ousted by LaCherice Aird, who earned an eye-opening 70% of the vote overall and nearly 80% of the vote in Henrico. In the 57th District of the House of Delegates, Democrat Susanna Gibson defeated Bob Shippey by 10% to earn the party's nomination there. She will now face Republican nominee David Owen in November. In the 14th Senate District, incumbent 9th District Democrat Lamont Bagby easily defeated challenger Katie Gooch by earning about 72% of the vote. And in the 80th House District, political newcomer Destiny Bowling won the Democratic nomination, earning about 3/4 of the vote to defeat John Dantzler. You can get complete coverage of each of these elections right now on our website, henricocitizen.com. It was a big day yesterday at the Henrico Sports and Events Center, which is taking shape at Virginia Center Commons. For nearly a year now, Henrico officials have described the interest in the arena as robust, and yesterday they presented proof of that for giving media members a tour of the progress being made on the building, which is expected to be completed sometime in September. Officials announced that 31 organizations have booked events at the center through October of 2024. In total, 135 days, over 40 weekends have been reserved already, and officials expect that the total number of days reserved in that time frame could double before long. Scheduled events range from those planned by local and statewide organizations like the Richmond Volleyball Club, Futsal RVA, Sportable, and Virginia AAU Volleyball, to those from regional and national organizations, including the 2024 and 25 Atlantic 10 Women's Basketball Championship tournaments and the 2024 National Wheelchair Basketball Association's National Championship tournament as well. High school graduations for Henrico County will be held at the arena beginning next year. The arena is scheduled to open officially October 12th. The first scheduled event right now is a basketball tournament between public and private schools hosted by 804 Coaches for Change. That is slated for December 28th through 30th, but county officials hinted to the Citizen yesterday that an announcement is forthcoming about at least one event that will be held earlier than that. You can read much more about the arena and its progress right now at our website, henricocitizen.com. Well, last week the Henrico Planning Commission endorsed a proposal for a multi-family apartment building in the Brooklyn district on the south side of Jacques Street, west of its intersection with Dabney Road. The proposed development would be no more than 241 units that averaged 900 square feet apiece, along with amenities on the first floor, a courtyard pool, and a 5-story parking deck. The proposal next will proceed to the Board of Supervisors for final consideration. The site is currently being used as vehicle parking and office space by a car rental company. Surrounding properties are offices and warehouses. You can read more about this proposal right now on our website. Henrico Police yesterday announced that they had arrested and charged a 21-year-old man with second-degree murder and a lesser charge in connection with the May 15th shooting death of a 41-year-old woman in Highland Springs. They're also seeking a 37-year-old man who is facing the same 2 charges in connection with that murder. Arrested was John Quincy Neal of Henrico last week. He also faces a charge of using a firearm in the commission of a felony. He's being held at the Henrico County Jail without bond, but police are also seeking Montreal Javon Robinson, 37, also of Henrico, in connection with the shooting death of Brittany Jo McDaniel. That happened at about 3:15 p.m. May 15th at a home in the 600 block of Summer Court in Highland Springs. If you have any information about Robinson's whereabouts, call police at 804-501-5000 or report his location anonymously to Metro Richmond Crime Stoppers at 804-780-1000. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Henrico County. Henrico County is now hiring. You can visit henrico.us/jobs to view a complete list of all opportunities, full and part-time, that are currently available. To learn more about Henrico's commitment to its employees and the Henrico Way, and find out why employees like Henrico Police Logistics Asset Manager Kristen Gaines say, quote, "Henrico feels like my home. It really is my family. I can't imagine doing anything else." That's henrico.us/jobs.